Okay. So once again, good morning. So as I just told you, what we will do today. Today I will show you how to build a new server operating system. Okay, or how to create a virtual machine and install the Windows Server 2016 operating system in the VMware. So once the VM is built, then I will show you how to configure a server for all the post build checks and convert or install an active directory and promote that as a domain controller. Okay, so that's the today's topic. So as usual, I have opened the VMware workstation and I will go to the create a new virtual machine. Click on the create a new virtual machine. Custom we have to go, and this is workstation. You just keep it the way it is, and you can opt the third option called I will install the operating system later. Okay, and here Microsoft Windows is there, right? Just below version, you need to select the server operating system. Okay, there are a plethora of options are there, all the available legacy, advanced, all the operating systems are there. But I will install Windows Server 2016 here. So let me select Windows Server 2016 and click on next, and I can give the name for the virtual machine. So just to give you understanding, here you can see another domain controller called DC01. Okay, just for the lab purpose, I've already created a new domain controller called DC01. Okay, and I would like to show you, okay, uh, how can you add an existing, add a domain controller to an existing forest or existing domain. Okay, or you can even create a new one, not a problem. But let me rename it as a DC02. DC02. Okay, or if you don't want the confusion, if you want to see from the scratch, not a problem. Okay, what I'll do, I'll just give it as DC01 hyphen FB. Okay, Facebook, that's okay. So click on next. This is UEFI. Let me put as UEFI only, or bias anything is fine. And here 4 GB I'm going to allocate now. Next, next, next. Rest all is by default. Okay, create a disk and allocate 60 GB for a single disk, single file, and I'm going to save it. Finish. So now you have a empty virtual machine created. There is no operating system in it. You have a server created, physical server created, or a virtual server created with 4 GB memory, 2 CPUs, 60 GB hard drive. Okay, and operating system is not there. Now to install, maybe yesterday Gayatri was asking, okay, how to edit that. Now I have created a VM. So what you have to do here, now you need to go to edit virtual machine here and select the disk, means ISO image, the operating system that you have downloaded, right? Either 2016 or Windows 10, any operating system. In my case, I'm going to install uh, server operating system, hence I'm selecting the server 2016. Okay, so I'll go to software. Under that, I have ISO images here. There, I will opt or select Windows Server 2016 data center version. Click on open, apply. Okay. Now my virtual machine is ready for installation. Okay, so here we have multiple virtual machines. Okay, hence to give the command, how a computer will understand, okay, the command I'm giving outside this box, is it for my machine only or for the base machine? So in order to make sure, what you have to do, as soon as you click on this power on this virtual machine, you have to click on this dark screen so that that computer will understand the command is for me. See, and it is asking some press key. I just press some key. Okay, it has detected the operating system, and to make sure yes this command is for me, it is asking to press some keys in the keyboard. I have just entered the space bar and the installation started. Okay, you need to be quick here. You will not have much time. You will hardly have 3 seconds or 4 seconds. Within that time you need to send the command, okay, and then press the key. Otherwise it will just tell operating system is not found, operating system is not found. That error will be there. So as soon as I do that, it is taking me to the installation wizard of 2016 operating system. So okay, you have to select the language. Everywhere it is English, United States only. Time is also US, keyboard also, everything is US. Later, if you want, you can change it. But 99.9999% of the time, it is in English US only. Okay, some European countries, somewhere we have seen French operating system, but rest everywhere it is English only. Okay, so click on next, and now you see two options here. One is install now, another one is repair your computer now. If you want to repair your computer, you can click on here and you can see multiple options are there. Okay, to see troubleshoot, turn off your PC, blah 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 is there. Okay, so if it is, you know, if it is a fresh installation, okay, if it is a fresh installation, you don't have to go there. You just have to just click on install, like I show you one more time. Okay, see, press some key and it is taking me now to installation wizard. I just have to select the language and click on the install wizard. Okay, yeah. Now it is asking me to the language selection. See, select by default, I'll go with that, and here I will click on install now, as usual. As soon as you click on install, you will get multiple options. Okay, it will ask you what you want to install, what kind of operating system you want to install. Okay, so multiple versions will be there. Okay, by default in the server operating system there are four versions will become. The two are graphical mode, another two are command line interface, only CLIs. You don't see any screen, you will only see the dark screen. Okay, dark screen means it is like the command prompt. Okay, if you see the command prompt here, it will be like this. When you install a command line interface, you don't see any graphics, there is no UI, everything should be graphics only. If you want to see the time, you have to put the time like this. Okay, every operations, okay, will be like this only. Everything is based on the commands if you go with the command line interface, and this is the most secured way of operating, operating the secure operating system if you go with the UI. Okay, you can even convert once you install the UI, CLI, you can convert to UI, and from UI you can convert back to CLI. But there is some PowerShell commands. Okay, and you should have internet so that uh, you can convert here and there. Okay, but now I'll
So,
explain you. Yes.
so in command mode, command operating system, it will be that means a virus
No,
attack or
virus impact
malware.
will be, it will be there. It will be there. Command line,
Oh,
even the virus will get impact there also. But only thing
okay.
is, people will not log in much there and they don't do any changes because everything is command. See, by
But
looking
the
at by
faster, the faster will be
correct, UA is faster. UA is faster and UA is
yes,
easy, but command will. Not everybody will remember all the commands. Okay. So for some
yes, yes.
secured applications, people will go with CLI. Okay. So you see here, you have four options here. One is server 2016 standard evaluation, and another one is standard evaluation with desktop experience. Desktop experience means that is called UI, user interface. Graphics will be there. You can see whatever you want to do. Desktop, everything can be seen. Click on mouse, everything can be done. But if you use CLI, there is no mouse usage, only keyboard. Okay, and normally what we do, we select the data center because this application servers, all the servers normally will be there in the data center, and I'll select the last option called server 2016 data center. Okay, that's why a couple of people, you guys have already installed the Windows server, you have selected the first option where there is no UI. Okay, only CLI you have installed. Okay, you should select the last option and click on next. Now it will ask you to read the license terms, conditions, and accept the EULA. Okay, so you need to accept this. When you have time, please read it. Okay, once you click on next, then it will give you two options, the same thing, upgrade and a custom install. Upgrade means you already have an operating system like Server 2012 is there, and you want to make it to 2016 without changing the application or without hampering the data or anything. In place upgrade means put the CD, select the upgrade, your operating system will convert from 2012 to 2016. But I don't have any operating system in this computer. It's a bare metal. It's a empty operating, I mean, virtual machine, right? So then I have an option called install. Select the second one, install Windows only. Okay, then you see the disk 60 GB. If you remember, I'm going to create the drive here. 51,200 is 50 GB for the C drive, and you see here more number of disks will be getting created here. See, I have just created one primary drive of 50 GB. Out of 50 GB, it has taken about 600 MB and created three more partitions. One is for recovery, one is for system, and one is for MSR. So these are all operating system related disks. Okay. So to improve the server performance, by default operating system will create this one. So this here we'll have the links for the another disk, actually all those things will be there. Okay, so it will, the computer performance will be increased, but we cannot use this for this first recovery system MSR. This will be used by the operating system. Okay, and you don't see them in the my computer. If you go, you don't see them, you will only see the primary drives. So the remaining 10 GB, I'll create another drive, click on new, use the complete space there, and now you have two primary disks. One is 50 GB, another one is 10 GB. Select the 50 GB disk, click on next. Now our installation will begin. Okay. So as usual, it will copy all the Windows files from this ISO image. It will try to unzip the ISO image, and it will copy the files one by one to this virtual machine cache, and it start installing. Okay. So this copying of the data will hardly take about 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, within 4 to 5 minutes maximum, we can complete the installation of the server. Okay, so it is important to keep an eye for the progress, because normally what happens if the ISO image is having some issue. Okay, if any libraries are missing, LLLs or DLLs are missing, then it will get break. But monitor it when you are installing. So once the installation is completed successfully, the computer get restarted, and then it will ask you for the set the password, and then you can set the password and you can get into the operating system. Okay, so what I'll do now, I'll pause the video. Okay, and then once this is 100% completed or close to 100%, will come back, and then I can take the continuation from there. Yes, I can see now my server DC01-FB, it got installed. I told you, right, it will get restarted. See, it is getting restarted. So as soon as it get restarted and comes up, it will ask you to set the password, and you need to set the standard password with minimum 8 characters, and it should be complex password. Complex in the sense you should have small letter, big letter, special characters and numbers. Okay, so let me give password at the rate 123. PASSWORD at the rate 123. PASSWORD at the rate 123. Okay. You can keep any one letter, capital letter, and set the password. And server will be faster. It is not like Windows NC. DC01 has got ready now. Let me log in with the newly created password. Administrator PASS password at the rate 123. Okay. I'm ready now. My machine is ready. Ah. Now you see, even though I have made full screen, my machine is showing a small window. That is, you know why? What I have to do? Something is missing there, and I have to do that. What is that? Post build checklist. Can you guys hear me? I have to install the VMware tools. Okay, because some drivers will be missing there. So let me install the VMware tools. What I did, I just went here, right clicked on the server and install VMware tool was there. As soon as I install, the CD got inserted here, see, and I can just click on the run and just continue with the installation wizard. Go here, double click on it, see the installation started. So installation is standard. Whether it is a driver, whether it is an application or a software, whatever it is, installation is just double click on the setup file, continue next, 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 and install. That's all. Very simple.